Right. I think we're on.
Yeah, we're live. Can you hear me?
Chat. Messages. Can't see the chat this time.
Can you hear me, Chris?
Weird. Don't want that. There we go.
Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody could hear me or not. No, don't want that. Can you hear me? If you guys could hear me, leave a comment down below. We're trying to do an audio check, make sure everything's good. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Okay. I think we got it.
Can you hear me now?
Try it again. No, I can't hear you.
Mackenzie, can you hear me?
Do you have the slash over the microphone icon? That's weird. I wonder if let me load it up on my other phone and see if it's just I can't hear you on this one because I'm on it.
Actually, hold on. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but my
Maybe.
daughter said that she can hear me. She said, yes, I can. Duh.
View channel. All right, say something.
Can you hear me now?
All right, say something.
1 2 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah, so it's just muted on the phone I'm recording with.
1 2 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah, so it's just muted on the phone I'm recording with. And that's a crazy delay. I'm going to turn that off.
All right, so I noticed that
Yeah,
you
except I'm
named
going to still
your
need to be
food
able to hear
Ugly Betty.
you, so I guess I should turn that on. Let's see, this is funky. Check my volume settings here. Oh. Nailed it.
Hi, Mackenzie.
Okay, now I think I can hear you through the phone I'm recording on.
One more time. Can you hear me?
Maybe. I don't know, this phone's a
Mic
piece of
check.
crap, so.
Mackenzie, you can hear me, correct? Just give me a simple yes or no answer. That'd be great. Trying to set up, make sure we get all our technical difficulties out of the way real quick. And apparently, we ain't got no more viewers, but that's okay. While Chris is trying to fix his end. I think I'm good on my end. I'm not 100%, but can you hear me now? Popcorn, pickles, and jelly beans.
I can hear you on the other phone.
Big time delay on it though. Well, that's all right. There's no one else in here except for you. That's okay. More viewers might stop by, like we just started a few minutes ago. So just give it some time. Still trying to work out the technical issues there, Chris.
Okay, let's try that.
Bye. Check out. Could you give me a thumbs up if you could hear me, Sticks?
Man, I
We're
still
having
can't
some
hear you. That's
technical
so
issues
weird.
going on here.
This is dumb. But you can hear me fine, right?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. I guess we're just going to go with it. This phone doesn't seem to be disconnecting from the Wi-Fi, so I think it's time to retire the other one.
Choose because he's having a hard time hearing me right now.
Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Get this fire going. And then, since I can't hear you, Jeremy, this is going to be interesting. So I guess we'll just both watch the chat, and to anybody that's in the chat, if you're asking questions, ask them to either one of us so that we can read them and reply back. And then you and I will try to figure out a different dialogue. I'm on that other phone, so that'll be fun. We'll figure it out. Technical difficulties, gotta love it. I don't know. We're both kind of cuddly.
Yeah.
That's right. I used a Bic. Don't judge me.
You named your spoon Ugly Betty. I named mine Woody.
I have to find mine. I gave it a little bit of a facelift. It's not quite as ugly. Let me get this fire going first.
How dare I what, Hippo? How dare I
Aw.
what, Hippo? My daughter stopped by. She's saying, how dare I? I don't know
Black
what she's
Spruce
talking
joined
about.
us from the house. You know, I have the hammock set up out here. You could be taking a nap just watching me play with fire. Hi.
It's a powerful phone.
Over it. I can walk over there.
Okay, what got put up high? Oh, you having a hard time getting into it, or you just can't get it down, or what's the deal there, Mrs. Black Spruce? I already know how tall you are, so I'm guessing because he has it up too high for him,
Yeah,
right?
I put it up high though because once you get in it, it flexes just a tad, and I don't like being that close to the ground. Yeah, because you got little legs. Here's all my dry stuff.
Happy meal.
Two people, fun size. Yeah, you're happy, meal. Rawr. All right, keep it PG though, man. Keep it PG.
So, Chris, I don't know if you could hear me or not, but Mrs. Black Spruce was thinking that maybe you got the
Oh, there
left-handed
go the
one and I got the
girls.
right-handed one.
Yeah, I think the reason I can't hear you on this is it thinks I've got headphones plugged in because I've got the mic. Where the hell it just went? Where did the mic? Oh, it's over here. I think it thinks it's headphones. Say it again. Uh, Navi, did you bring me a toy? Try using it without? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Except I don't think I can hear you still, so didn't fix the issue.
Sticks, is that any better as far as the breaking up, or is it still just as bad?
That did work. Okay. Then hell with the mic.
So you can hear me now, Chris?
Yeah, that's way better.
Oh, there you go. Well, now you know not to use the mic when we're doing lives.
Yeah, it worked for a solo live last time, but uh, this time around it did not work.
There you go. Appreciate it, Sticks. Thank you for that. I fixed the technical issue on my side, so now I'm not breaking up when I speak. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
But anyways,
yeah, I
Chris,
think
Mrs. Black Spruce was telling me that you think that possibly you got the left-handed one and I got the right-handed one.
Yeah. So like, just trying to carve away everything that like the spoon knife. I couldn't use the spoon knife hardly at all. I used pretty much the straight blade and the push blades. Those were fine, but the spoon blade, the only way I could push with it was to use it left-handed, and it was not working out. Which kind of sucked because that's like the most useful one on there for carving a spoon.
Well, see, with me with the spoon one, I hold it in my left hand, and it was perfect for me pushing it with my left hand.
So
When I go to the
I
right,
think
I had
you
I had to pull it towards me first, my right hand, but I could push it with my left.
yes, I think the spoon one's just set up for lefty, but I think we both still got it done, and that's what counts. They both
Yeah.
spooned efficiently.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if uh yeah, you watched the moose video. That's she gotta come back in that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how to say that name, but hey to you, K Ringza. I may be saying that wrong.
That
Appreciate it.
is a
On both
buddy
sides.
from Norway, right? I believe. I think I got that right.
Picture's better too. Sweet. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, Norway, cool. Um, my missus, she has family in Norway, actually. I
Nice.
don't ask me who they are. I don't know them whatsoever, but hey. Hey, hello from I can't read that 'cause I ain't got my glasses.
Indiana. That's my
Indiana.
son's mom.
I had Who's that?
That's my son's mom,
Oh, okay. Hello, thank you for joining.
which means
Best
Andrew
of
is
luck.
probably going to be joining here any minute.
Awesome. And that's your son, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you
forget
get
what
to
his
have a
name is
fire
on
and
here.
I don't. I didn't get enough preparation today because I had to work today and I got off like around close to 2 o'clock. I didn't have enough preparation time to get firewood and stuff like that together because I was gonna do a little fire, a little cookout to go with us live, but
This has just been sitting out here needing to get burned up for a while, so
here we go.
I need the top of it. Lost my wallet.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't need it out here. Ugh. Yeah, it turned out to be a nice day. It was supposed to be cloudy.
we had rain here earlier today. It rained a good little bit here today, but then the sun
Nice.
came out. It turned into a nice day for us as well.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you said you're doing a cooking video here soon. What you gonna cook?
I was actually thinking about doing some either probably like some chicken teriyaki skewers.
Nice.
What I was thinking about doing with a little bit of bell pepper and some onion.
There you go.
Do a little camp out, show them how to make your own little bushcraft kind of like skewer setup where you got to worry about it. Actually sitting in the coals.
Nice. Yeah, I had all kinds of issues. Hopefully, your new mic is better than that one. I ended up switching over to a wired mic because that thing keeps cutting out on me at the worst times. I think a lot of it is this old phone is just shot. It takes good videos, but it needs to be put out like old Yeller.
I hear you. To answer one of your guys' questions, yes, I am from the U.S. I'm actually in Northeast Georgia, and That's awesome as far as lightning storms. I do like a good lightning storm every once in a while. They're fine. And Mrs. Black Spruce, if you want the teriyaki chicken skewers, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send you the recipe so that you can make your own.
Or just wait for the video.
Whenever I go up there to see you guys, I'll just make it for you guys. How about that?
That works better. I was gonna say, or just tell her to wait for the video on YouTube and she can watch it there.
Right? Oh,
Uh-oh.
she'd really hurt me if we had smell-o-vision. She could smell it cooking. Oh, she'd really hurt me. I tell you one thing, worse in there carving that spoon to be. Yes, I would, because that's I think the most
Did your
difficult thing about
forearm hurt as bad as mine did afterwards?
No, not really. It really didn't.
Like, I don't know, right up in here, like just that constant push
For me, it
motion.
was it was my thumb, because sitting there pushing on it, get it going, that was mine.
Uh, yeah, I don't remember that part hurting too bad, but yeah, my forearm hurt good the next day.
Potato Man.
That's Andrew. Hey, kiddo, how you doing? Ooh, that piece still almost didn't make it in there.
Well, I know as far as making the video, I think the video length was like 7 minutes as far as mine. I'm not sure. But actual total carving time as far as harvesting the material and getting it to shape, then carving it, and then just before I start eating it or using it to eat, excuse me, uh, it took me about an hour and a half. Give or
Oh,
take about that.
mine took me a lot longer. I had to hike out to the spot, find a good piece, which in hindsight was not a good piece. The camera died like right in the middle of it because it was a little chilly and it drained the battery. Um, so I had to stop and then pack it up, come back to the house, and I finished it up right here. So altogether, I think it took about 3 hours with technical difficulties included.
I hear you.
But yeah, I got onto a spoon carving subreddit and was talking to people. And yeah, the piece I chose in my mind, it was a good idea. I chose a spot where, like a limb connected and was like an offshoot. And I wanted that joint because it kind of was spoon shaped. So I took a,
Right.
nice straight cut and, it seemed like it was working, but like it's so grainy and wavy in that spot that it's really difficult to carve. So in hindsight, I did not choose a good piece.
I hear you. I hear you. No, I have not treated mine yet, sticks, because I'm going to do a little bit more reshaping on it before final
Mhm.
treatment. And I heard you can actually use food grade cutting board oil to treat it and help seal it up. So I do have a bottle of that. See how it works.
Yep. I'm gonna try birch oil.
Ooh, let me know how that works. The birch oil.
I'm gonna do a video on the whole process because I want to show how to make that anyways. And I've got enough birch bark laying around that I could probably do it now if I wanted to.
Right?
The slurp.
And
It's
what'd you
okay.
eat yours with? Was it applesauce? Is that what you have?
Applesauce, yeah. Because by the time I got home and finished with everything, the wind was picking up, and I really didn't want to risk, you know, blowing any embers across into the neighbor's yard. I mean, there's neighbors right across over there.
Yeah.
Birch oil video. Yep. Yeah. Well, I got my cans already. I just need to go out and dig a hole somewhere and pack a can full of birch bark and let it do its thing for 2 or 3 hours.
Yep. I also saw something that I might going to be trying to do, but it's going to take me a little while since I got a lot of pine where I'm at. I
Yeah.
saw a person make their own pine tar.
Yeah.
So I
Girl.
was, that
Not
might be
by the
something.
fire. Yeah,
There you
pine tar and birch oil, pretty similar. You're gonna get a more tar-like consistency right up off the bat. I'm gonna get an oil, and then I can cook that down and make it into a tar. But I got to do more work. Where these dogs are
No, I
crazy.
have not made pine tar before. No, I have not done that. So I'm going to be doing some more research and see what I can do. Okay, cool.
Nice.
I see that you have a pine tar video on your channel. Okay, I'll check into that. Yeah.
I think I watched that one actually. Yeah, Sticks has got some pretty
I
good
got
stuff up
bit
on
by
his
a
channel.
dang dog scratching the heck out of my arm. Lord have mercy. Oop. And it never fails. One of my kitties came low.
At least
Say
yours
what?
are being cute. Mine are running around like crazy demons.
I'm a cat loving person, just like the missus, my kids. Um, this one here, this one is Whiskers, Willie Whiskers. All right, get out of here, kiddo.
Okay, a nice mix. That's a good
Nice.
idea. I'll keep that in mind. I can't remember. Is linseed oil? Linseed oil is not food grade though, right? So we probably should not do that on the spoons. I don't think, or is it? I can't remember if it spoils after a while. Not food grade. Okay, I thought so. But on the
Well, I guess
walking
it
stick,
wouldn't
that's a
matter if
really
it was
good
on a
idea.
walk.
That piece is lit. How's everybody's weekend going so far?
Besides, I had to go to work for little part of the morning, a little bit into the afternoon. Other than that, it was all right. I've had a good day so far.
Did you at least get some overtime out of the deal?
Yeah, I got some overtime out of the deal. I did. I did.
There you go. I'm salaried, so overtime's not a thing anymore.
Uh, yeah, I'm still hourly, but that's all right.
Hourly has its perks. I
It does.
definitely can say sometimes I miss it. Other times I do not. Quite sure.
For the fact that you can miss a day, don't lose any pay.
Yeah, that's nice. Technically, I only have to work 4 hours in a day to fulfill my contract.
Just
I'm
4 hours.
expected to work 8, but if I go home after 4 hours, I still get paid. I don't abuse that like other people do, but
Right. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do abuse it, but I'm glad you don't, man. That means you got a good work ethic.
yeah, it's a
Me
rare trait
personally,
these days.
what do you guys work as? Well, I work at a chicken rendering plant.
I do IT. I play with computers all day. How about you guys? What do you guys do for work? I know Stacy. Andrew's not worried about work yet. He's got a few years.
I hear you.
Enjoy being a kid. Don't worry about work. Clever librarian.
All right.
Chef. Nice. I worked as a chef for about 17 years. I know the struggle.
I've done food service before. That's just mainly fast food. Younger days.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is a pretty cool perk. I'm not going to lie.
What's that?
She gets to hang out with her kids at work all day because she works at the library right next to the school. So they get off school, they go hang out with their mom and read books and play on the computers. And I
Heck
mean,
yeah.
it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. So the ones that are joining us right now, thank you again for stopping by and at least saying hey and leaving a few comments and asking some questions. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. First time doing one of these split screen lives. It was a little
Yeah.
cumbersome at first. All
You got it worked out though. We're good. So
all learning experiences.
well, good. That's good to have a favorite librarian.
It's good that there's still libraries. Like people
Eggs
get all their info off of the internet nowadays and forget what books are.
don't know how to turn a page.
I know. Like I was talking on one of the subreddits. I think it was one of the bushcraft subreddits, talking about when I got interested in the outdoors and doing stuff like this. And me and my buddy Josh, we'd go down to the library and we'd check out like the Boy Scout books and the Army survival books. We just recreate what we read. Some of them had pictures, some of them didn't, but we didn't have the internet. We had books that were due in like a week, and then you had to get what you had in, and then be like, "All right, I'm gonna turn it back in. You go check it back out."
Right?
Kids these days don't know the struggle.
No, no. I remember our curfew was when the sun went down, the lights came on. That's when you got
Yeah,
indoors.
street
Indoors.
lights. Yep. Oh shit, street lights are on. Time to go.
You're gonna make it home, man, for the sun's all the way down? Yeah, I'll be all right.
Also the strictest. And rules are important. Too many kids these days get away with everything.
Oh, they wouldn't know what to do without technology, to be honest.
Yeah, it's either you got technology to babysit them, or you got these entitled kids that should learn what a spanking is. Back it didn't hurt us. I turned out just fine.
Oh yeah.
Or just some set of rules. All kinds of bugs.
Let's see what I got going on here real quick. So if you guys have any ideas about other competition challenges between me and Chris, let us know too. We'll try and get it worked out for you guys.
Well, I do know, and I'm probably going to butcher your screen name, Kringsja, our buddy in Norway, wanted to do some kind of basic challenge. Haven't really had time to think about anything yet, but I'm open to any either challenges in general. Like they don't have to be straight up competitions, but any collaborative videos.
I hear you. Far as any plans for the summer, besides work, I do get a vacation coming up towards the end of July. I have a surprise for that, and I really don't want to ruin that on the live yet. So just kind of keep an eye out on my channel for something interesting.
Nice.
So
Nope, my
I
daughter's
can't.
coming
I
up.
will say this. So, what's going to happen in towards the middle to end of July is something that I've always wanted to see, and it's part of the outdoors. So I'll
Okay.
just leave that teaser right there.
All right. I like the suspense. Nope, my daughter will be up here soon. Going to get some camping trips in. I'd really love it if Andrew would come up here one of these years so we could get both the kids out. Um, but no, she'll be here first part of July, so we're gonna go out and get some camping trips in. Hopefully, I go back to a spot I've been to where I can rent canoes and go get some out on the water videos.
Awesome. Yeah, it would be a bad idea to see you guys do some like salmon fishing too. Make some of those videos.
I do, yeah. I think I've got the invite for possibly some dip netting, which is kind of a unique thing we do up here. It's quick and it's over in like 10 minutes. You catch your limit that fast.
Wow, really? And what's your limit?
I I'd have to look up what the dip net limits are. There, it's different than the fishing limits, but basically you've got a giant net on a pole and you go out to a spot where they're jumping. You dip your net, you scoop them out, and you do that a couple of times. You catch your fill, you go home. It's over that quick.
Wow,
So
that's not really fishing. That's more like catching.
yeah, yeah, that's straight up catching and filling your freezer. So, but I
I hear
like
you.
going out riding reel style. I've never been dip netting, and I've lived up here 12 years, so this will be a first for me.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we're teaching
halibut
about
fishing now that would be something I'd like to do on the channel for sure. Get out on the ocean and pull up some big old. We call them barn doors when you get the big 100-pounders, and they're just monsters. But I don't know. I like
nice.
rockfish better than all of them.
Awesome.
Mhm.
What about you? Do you guys have any plans this year? Just try some smoke.
I'll be smoking some salmon here as soon as we're done with this live. It's gonna be going in tomorrow's food. So we're doing a big old cookout over here. Ashley Morse, ING.
Yeah, that's how you doing? It's
Renaissance
all right. I
Fair.
got it. Appreciate it though.
We're actually doing a Renaissance Fair this year too. How do you smoke it? I'm gonna be smoking it on the Weber. It's difficult to control the heat, but I'm cooking some other. I got to cook some chicken tonight, so We get that going first, and then when the coals settle down, I've got some apple wood chips that I'm soaking, and I toss those on, which will mellow it down and make a bunch of smoke and get that salmon on there. Just do it indirect, like scoop your coals off the one side, put the salmon on the cold side, put your chips on the coals, and get it nice and smoky in there, and close it up.
Yeah.
Hot smoked, yeah, I do a hot smoke. Nobby. Cold smoke. I mean, up in the native villages, they cold smoke their salmon quite often, actually. But I've just always liked the hot smoke.
And here comes the bad part of me. I've never smoked any type of meat.
You think you, being from Georgia, you think you would be into like smoking a brisket or something?
Right? I should be, but I'm not. But I will get there one day. I will get there.
We'll teach you the ways.
There we go. I'll probably need to just take about a month's vacation up there with you guys and start showing me some of the stuff while you can.
Yeah. Actually, if you ever do come up here for at least a couple of days, I got a really cool through hike that I want to do. Probably take us about 2, maybe 3 days to do. So lots of
Sweet.
camping out, lots of meals we can throw on, and
Heck yeah.
get that on the channel. It's actually up in the same area where I did the steak video in the middle of winter, but I do not want to do that in the middle of winter.
Right. Ashley wants to know what's your favorite wood to smoke with, and have you ever used oak?
I've used oak. I'm partial to mesquite. I like that. It just gives it a different flavor. I'm doing applewood this time. Cherry's good. Just depends on what you're cooking too. Almost crab leg. I'll have to give that a try.
Now, I was very impressed with one of the guys that I worked with. He brought me a piece of smoked cheese. That was actually pretty good. I was very surprised with that. That tasted really good.
Nice. I've had smoked Gouda. That was pretty good. Navi, don't you be digging.
Oh, come on, Pop. She's just trying to get you prepped up for a solar well.
Uh, Definitely not here in the backyard with all the dog poo. No, I do want to do a gypsy well. Maybe next time I'm out. I got a really actually. There's a really good spot. We're going out next weekend. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I got the cool little shorty shovel now.
Heck yeah.
That thing's a
How's that
beast.
working for you?
It's fun. Um, the overnight that I did last weekend, I used it to scrape spruce pitch off a tree. I actually got my fire going and scooped it up and moved it to the fire pit with the fire. It's not. I mean, you can chop with Navi. Get out from under the shed. Nasty. That's how she gets all dirty like that. Busted. Um, yeah, and it's fun to just kind of throw it. It sticks well. Like it's kind of hard to miss with that thing. It's easier to get to stick than the hatchet.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. Just watch Clay Hayes' video on it. With the is that with the gypsy well? He does some awesome stuff. I like Clay. Don't like dog poop? No, not in my drinking water.
No, 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 no.
Nope, that's how you get arsenic poisoning. Yeah, no. Clay does some cool stuff. Definitely one of the guys that got me into doing the traditional archery. Uh, yeah, loved watching him on Alone. One of these days,
Yeah,
I'll get on that show.
I got a few people at work telling me I should get on Naked and Afraid. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I kind of like a little bit.
Yeah, I tried to get into that show. It's just so heavily scripted that I can't. Like that
Yeah,
there's people. I actually read some behind the scenes stuff. Like as far as survival goes, the crew that's filming, they don't make any sacrifices with food and stuff. So a lot of times, part of what people will do off camera is sneak or get buddy with one of the crew, and they'll get snacks and stuff off camera. Like, yeah,
wow.
you're not surviving. You're just walking around naked.
Pretending to be afraid.
Right. Well, depends on who you're partnered up with. Sheesh. Struggle, snuggle in the woods.
Yeah. And that's a totally different spoon challenge there.
Right. Right.
Hey, Carson.
Carson, that's your kiddo, right?
It's my middle son.
Nice. Well, welcome to our humble live feed. Your aunt likes
Ain't nothing
Naked
wrong.
and Afraid. It's it's an entertaining show. I've watched a few of them.
No, son, I don't want any popcorn, but thank you for the offer.
You know, Campfire popcorn is quite nice. Just a pro tip: bacon fat. You'll thank me later.
With the bacon fat with kernels.
Yeah, instead of oil. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Will you get out of here?
Oh, oh yeah, it is. I'll definitely do that on video one of these days. Actually, maybe on this next camping trip. I think I got some kernels that need to get used up, anyways. And any excuse to make some bacon fat is a good excuse.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I use my cast iron Dutch oven and some bacon fat and toss that around. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Get your fire going good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going too crazy in the backyard. Just one of them little circle pit things. Andrew would love the bacon popcorn. Does he still like to burn his popcorn, like just ever so slightly? There's an art to it. He explained it all to me. It's just gotta just start to kind of burn, but not to the point where you get black popcorn. Bacon popcorn, yeah. Oh yeah, especially if you cook up the bacon and then render the fat and then toss that up into like bacon bits and then put that in your popcorn after you've cooked it in the bacon fat that you just cooked down. That's mwah.
Teeth, no, TEA, son. I'm fine, but thank you. I was like, teeth. I got all my teeth. Wait a minute here.
I read that, was like, ooh, somebody's talking some smack.
Right. Come on, I got you covered.
Nice. Well,
Or should I
Andrew, if
go like my
you
grandma
ever come
style?
up
You know,
here,
hit them with
we'll have to make some bacon popcorn.
I'm actually gonna try that bacon popcorn. I actually got some bacon grease in my freezer, so I might take a spoonful out and try that.
There you go. You'll thank me later.
Heck, I might even just go to the store, buy some bacon, chop up real fine bacon bits, and throw it in there.
Yeah. Yep. After it's all popped up, and then just shake it around.
Yeah,
Everything is better with bacon.
absolutely.
Wait a minute. No, no.
You didn't mean to say teeth, did you? You need to say cheese, right? No, I was
Never
just.
made you bacon popcorn.
That's okay.
Well, we didn't take popcorn with us when we went camping last year, so you're gonna have to make sure that when we go camping next weekend, we bring popcorn.
Yeah, she straight said rude.
And the really good bacon is still $5 at Fred's, so we'll get the good
Bacon
thick
popcorn.
bacon. And I'll even make you the bacon wrap hot dogs that I did without you last time because that was amazing. That video should be done next week, early next week. But I think I lost audio on that one too.
That sucks when that happens. You know it.
Oh, especially like when you get all the way home before you realize it and you're like, ah, crap. Like you can't re-record it. So what do? I mean, dubbing the music in with it is working. It's not something I want to do every time, but it works.
Now, on the editing program that you have, do you have voiceovers available?
I can, yeah. I've got a nice studio mic in there. Um, really haven't had a chance to use it much. But yeah, I can do voiceovers on top of it. Yeah, but hopefully I won't have to. I just got the action camera and a wireless mic or wired mic that goes with that.
Yeah. I just actually picked me up that wired mic. I don't know if I sent you a picture on it or not. I
You
did
sent
some
me the
testing.
you sent me the
I sent
picture
you
of
a
the
picture.
wireless one, like this guy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I just got. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
tried.
I like it. I just hope you got a better brand than this one because this thing disconnects all the time. Like I said, that it very well could be that I've been using it in that phone that's dying. So
I hear you. Well, I did a couple test runs just as far as off my phone to see how the audio actually sounded on my end, and I'm not very pleased with this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a different brand, the one that I got. So I'm gonna try something different. It just seems very. I've tried different positions as far as like it being on my hat, being on my shirt, tucked underneath my shirt, behind the hat where you don't see it, even attached to my camera setup, and
Yeah.
it all sounds muffled. I even tried taking off the little, windsock that comes with it, see maybe if that had a difference with it, but it's just too muffled. So I'm gonna have to go a different route with that.
I'm kind of okay with it being in the shots, especially if I'm wearing my black jacket. You can't really see it. I clip it right here, like either on the
Yeah,
hood, and I don't tuck it under because I know it'll sound muffled. Um, this stupid windsock thing flies off all the time, and half the time I'm not even using it. But it does have a little piece of, I don't know if yours does, has
like
a
a little bit
little
of felt
piece,
on top.
just a, just enough to where I didn't notice it was even missing until I took it off for the night to go climb in my hammock and like, oh crap. I found it like the next day as I was packing up to leave.
I hear you. I gotta go through my bag because when I was doing the spoon challenge video, I missed the handle cover for my hatchet slash saw blade. So now
Oh,
I can't use the saw blade part on until I find that. But if it's in the
oh yeah.
woods, I know exactly where it's at. I just got a nice little hike to go back down there to get it. And I do not like leaving trash where I left.
Yeah,
You go in with it, go out with it. You know what I mean?
I actually ended up cutting it out of my spoon video, but I went and I recorded some other stuff as I was leaving and realized I forgot my Nalgene bottle. So I actually recorded a whole little segment of me hiking back out there talking about how, even if it's inconvenient, don't leave crap out in the woods. Like it happens to the best of us. And here I am showing you that if I forget something, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go get it.
You go in with it, you go out with it.
Well, and I should just do a video on it actually, because yeah, I told the story about that happened to me one other time when I was a bear guard, and it was probably about 2 miles in, and I didn't realize I'd forgotten it until we got back to camp. So the next day, um, I drove back out there, I hiked back in, I found it, and a bear had found it. It had teeth marks in it.
Oh, lovely.
Yep, all the water was gone out of it. I'm like, huh, okay. Well, don't leave crap in the woods.
That's it.
And just looking at the comments, yes, bacon wrapped corn dogs. Now that sounds pretty epic. I feel like you'd have to cook the bacon first, though, because I wouldn't want raw bacon in the middle of my cornbread. So, yeah, I think I'd have to play around with that a little bit.
Now, I was reading that too. I wonder, I know it says bacon wrapped corn dogs, but is like the bacon on the inside with the actual dog wrapped with the dog, or is it like
That's
on the
what I
outside of
pictured.
the dog? You know what I mean? So, I mean, do you deep fry the whole thing and like it's stuck together with toothpicks, or how does that work?
I definitely feel like toothpicks would have to be involved in some part of the process.
Whether holding it together or picking stuff out of your teeth.
Yeah. No, like I feel like if you put, like you'd have to put the hot dog on a stick and then wrap it in bacon and kind of cook the bacon first, just to get it kind of crispy, and then dunk it in the cornbread and then deep fry it. And I think you'd be onto something there.
Bacon on the outside, then deep fry is what she said.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try this. I think some experimentation should be in order.
Absolutely.
Like each one of us record it a different way, and then we'll all put it up on the YouTubes, and
There
we'll
you go. There you
we'll
go.
all come back and talk about it and discuss whose is better.
There you go.
Bacon inside, bacon on the outside, chopped up and in cornbread batter.
Ooh.
I mean, like what's that Korean street dog that they do where it's like corn dog, and then they put like fried potatoes on the outside, and it's all like,
Well, I like that. Instead of frying it like oil or something like that, fry it in bacon fat. Ooh,
oh,
ooh.
yeah, yeah, double duty it. Man, that'd be a lot of bacon fat to collect. A deep fryer full of bacon fat just made my heart skip a beat, and probably not in a good way, but it felt so good.
You never have too much bacon. Absolutely right.
Oh yeah, Digsy dogs. No, we do not. But
I've
you
never
guys,
heard of Fifty dogs actually.
no, it's a local thing. When I was there visiting the last time, and we didn't get to go because I think it was closed for whatever reason. Oh, because it was COVID. Yeah. Next time I'm up there, Drew, we have to go get Digsy dogs. Like that's just all there is to it. Are they still right there by the train station by Mom's house? Okay. They close for the winter season. Yeah, I knew they were seasonal, but when I was up there for when I got stuck up there for COVID, I think they were closed like the whole time I was there. I'll get back up there again or down there. Nobby, stay out from under that shit.
One thing I want to do with bacon, but I just don't have the patience for it, is weave it to where you make like a bacon patty, like go on top of burgers. I just ain't got the
I've done,
patience for it. I just fry it, just stack it on top, big old tall and crumbly.
I've done the bacon weave on a couple of different things before. It's a lot of fun.
Well, go get him some bacon then.
You always got to have bacon. He's a growing boy.
My family, we did BLTs the other night, and we ended up cooking. I think it was like 6 or 7 pounds of bacon.
Yeah. BLT night.
Oh yeah.
Biggest fish you've caught. Um,
Really, you're leaving me out of that one, son. Really? I got left out. That's the only one
biggest
you.
fish. Okay, so like I gotta ask clarifying questions. Is this biggest fish I have caught myself pulling in, or at at one point I worked on a commercial fishing boat? So does that count, or are you wanting to know biggest fish that I myself have reeled in?
I think that's what he's asking, as far as like the one that you've actually set the hook and reeled in yourself.
Probably be a halibut. Mine was. I did not catch the biggest one on that fishing trip. Mine was like 75 pounds. He was still a big one, but biggest one that was reeled up that day was 120 pounds. He weighed like 2 or 3 pounds more than the little Asian dude that reeled him in.
Oh
That
wow.
thing was huge. They were working on their locations. Nice. Yeah. So the 75-pound halibut was the biggest one that I myself have caught, set the hook in, and reeled in.
Awesome.
But they're a lot of dead weight. They don't really fight much, but they're flat. So you're fighting lifting them against the current of the water pressure trying to push them down. So, like, we call them barn doors because that's literally what it kind of looks like when you get one of those big 100-pounders up in the water. They move like a board on a string, and like they're not really fighting you that much. They're just laying there like, ugh. You might get a twitch or two.
Yeah.
Now, rockfish is my favorite fish to catch up here, and I know some Alaskans that are tuning in are going to hate me for this comment, but I actually like it better than halibut. It's flakier, it's tender, it's not fishy. It's it's so good.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeremy? What's the biggest fish you've reeled in?
Freshwater or saltwater?
Either.
Either. Well, freshwater, I went out with my dad, my brother Mike, and his son, and we went ocean fishing. I can't remember the exact location, but I know it's somewhere off of California. I think we went to maybe a part of Mexico. I'm not positive. And I caught a barracuda that ended up weighing
Nice.
about 7 pounds. Um, and I was pleasantly surprised with that. And then, as far as freshwater, the biggest one I caught was I'll say a blue eye catfish, about 89 pounds. And that was
I
that
wish
was
we had catfish up here.
that was a fight there because the guy that I went with, his name was David, and when we went fishing, he had this big old like deep sea fishing reel,
Nice.
and when he threw out the bait, which he used a half of a chicken, which I'm thinking like, what are we doing? Are we going fishing for shark in a river or what's going on? He says, well, just dig a hole in the sandbar and wait.
Uh-huh.
So here I am holding this big old fishing pole, big old spool. And next thing I know, I start hearing it click, 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 and I'm slowly getting pulled forward. He says, when I tell you to set the hook, I go set the hook. I just jerk it just a little bit, and all of a sudden he just starts to take off running. And it was a fun fight. I was able to
Nice.
pick up that fish, hold it up in its mouth like this, and I'm standing up doing this, and its tail was still on the ground. And it was just great. I wish
Yeah.
I still had a picture of it, but I don't.
Yeah. When I was commercial fishing, we caught a big old monster halibut, and I had a picture. It took two of us to lift the damn thing. I think it was like 150 pounds. I think it was massive. Um, this is a rockfish. That's a crappy picture because I got the glare, but I hope that works for you. Yeah, they get big. That's a monster right there. I've not reeled one in that big, but um, yeah, they're tasty.
The rockfish put up a good fight.
Yeah, they'll fight you until you start getting them up, and then you saw how that one's eyes were bulging out. Once they get past a certain pressure, they've got a tongue. It's like an air bladder. It looks like a tongue. It's not really a tongue. Pops out their mouth, and then their eyeballs hit that. They don't really fight so much after that. Uh,
That's when you
but
kind of know that the fight's over. You won. You just got to bring up from the weight.
yep, then you're just reeling in that it's they fight more than the halibut. Uh, like they're still twitching.
I hear it. Had a
Yeah, I
fun
like the deep sea
time
fishing over the freshwater any
here.
day. All right. Got any more questions rolling in? Is there anything anybody wants to see specifically on the channel? It's a dream fish that you want to catch? Hmm. Dream fish that I would want to catch.
Bacon! All right, potatoes.
Bacon. Nice. I feel partially responsible for that, so I'm gonna say you're welcome,
Hey, Jason K. Welcome, bud.
Jason. That's Andrew's little brother. Got the family up in there.
Awesome.
Yep. My mom and my stepdad said they were going to try to stop in, but they are currently getting the boat cleaned.
Nice. A little time on the boat, doing a little fishing, maybe tubing.
Yeah, they go out on Lake Michigan, and they've been catching trout. I think they're getting ready to go trout fishing right now. Actually,
Nice. I met a guy actually here at our local fishing hole that we got here. It's called Nancytown, and we're doing some trout fishing. And he's a pretty neat guy. He's interested in the craft too, as far as what we're doing. He like to learn some of the stuff too. So it's he's a pretty neat guy. I'm hoping he gets to turn in, but he said he may have to work today, so I'm not sure if we get to see it or not. Life's a hobby. Looks like rain. Ooh, sorry for it.
uh-oh.
Both of you guys, what's your dream fish to catch? Well,
I'd
I've
love to
always
reel in a monster pike. I
pike.
hear they put up a good fight and they're pretty good eating.
I always want to run down to Florida and try to catch me a tarpon.
Nice. You're very welcome.
Put that bacon thought in Mama's head, huh?
That's right. Growing boys need bacon.
Now, are you gonna have a bacon sandwich or just eat bacon straight, or are you gonna make a bacon sandwich as far as like the bacon's the bread with the bacon in the middle and the bacon bread on the bottom?
Yeah. Piece of bacon, and top of a piece of bacon.
Bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich. Or you chop it up into pieces and it's technically a salad after that, right?
I you can look at that way, I guess.
Yeah, a bowl full of bacon. I mean, you cut it up in little 1 inch, bite-sized pieces. I call that a salad.
There you go.
If the bacon was grass fed, does that make me vegetarian or vegan? Hello from
Oh,
Ireland. It's always
Ireland.
raining here.
Wow.
Nice. Thanks for tuning
Hello
in.
from over the. Think that's over the pond? No, that's not over the pond. But
Yeah,
hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
it's on my dream list of places to go. That and Scotland and Iceland. Anywhere but here. Oh, Mrs. Black Spruce is coming out to join us.
We're just coming to get this.
Oh, well, let me get this out of your way.
Oh, walking the smoke and Spain.
It's too bad. You want your kiss? Better come get it.
Hear about what? Right? Alex hears about bacon. We'd have to cook more in the house.
Definitely over the pond. Yeah.
Cake and it goes everywhere.
Why don't you go lay in the hammock?
I can't get in it.
Lower it.
You put
Or
it
get
too
a
high.
It's got clippies.
It's like up to my shoulders.
Push down on the one side.
Watch this. Watch this.
You know what? I'm gonna have everybody else watch you too.
Look at my boob.
You
Expect me to get into this?
come on, you can do it. Hop
There's
up.
no way.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump.
For you.
Oh,
What?
no, come on.
It's
If
just
she
a
rolls,
jump to the left
get more
and a step to
viewers.
the right.
Great. Come on.
Yeah, I'll move it.
No, I'm gonna make some meat.
Okay. What you making?
I don't know. I was gonna do burritos, but apparently I left them out last night.
Yeah, you did.
I'm blaming you though.
I handed them to you.
No, you didn't. They were by the freezer.
See what I have to deal with.
See
Yep.
what I have to deal with.
Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that last part.
Wouldn't it be
Shenanigans.
great if you actually try to get
Oh
into the
my
hammock and
goodness.
you just flip right out?
Uh-oh, I dropped my pokey stick. Oh. So it rains a lot over in Ireland. It's been on my list of places I've wanted to go. What is that? That looks like Chinese food.
Sausage. Mm, that actually sounds good.
It does. Actually, I haven't done Chinese food in a minute. Forward a bit.
Carson thinks it's supposed to be ramen.
Ramen. Okay. I've just never gotten my ramen in a noodle box. But I've never been to an actual ramen house, so maybe that's how they do it. I don't know.
Huh? Do
I'm
not
gonna have to
know.
find out one of these days.
Yeah. Sticks, if you are still here, just to let you know, I will be doing that challenge that you set out for the what was it, 2 liters of water? Is that what it was, Chris? 2 liters of water?
Yeah,
Or a
2 liters of water,
food and
food, and then Pharaoh rod.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
will
I'm
be
gonna be
doing
going
that.
out and yep, same here.
Just
No,
had
that was
some
a crazy weekend. I had intended on doing it last weekend. I got my first overnight in, and I was gonna stay another night, and that second night was gonna be the challenge. But I got 3 different types of weather coming down on me all at once, and I decided that hammock camping. Well, that wouldn't have been hammock camping. That'd have been nothing camping. Just I was gonna pack it in after that. I literally had rain, hail, um, and snow all at the same time.
there you go. Now yeah, hey Carson, thank you for pointing that out. I know Sticks is a bushcrafter, but
Life's a Hobby
livestock.
is part of that crew.
Oh, he is. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I believe he's the guy that does the editing, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me. I'm still getting to know everybody.
so it's nice to see some fellow bushcrafters on here.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I always like to pick at other bushcrafters and everything like that, and
yeah.
life. And, okay, gotcha,
They're
gotcha, gotcha.
basically they're doing like the same thing we're doing, where like we're doing a lot of collabing. Sticks and Life's a Hobby and Hampshire. I think there's a couple other guys. They're all doing the collaborative thing over there across the pond. That's why I really liked what they're doing, and wanted to jump in on that challenge because great minds think alike.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, just to say again, I will be doing that challenge. I will be getting that video to you. It's just the due date that where it came up, I had some personal things come up that I had to get taken care of at home. So, but it will be took care of and sent to you guys as soon as possible.
Likewise,
It's just it's crazy when sometimes you try to plan things out and get it done on a certain day and everything like that, and then life throws you a curveball, and it's just like, well, there went my plans. But
nice. We both are.
yeah, we're both doing that.
Excellent.
Carson will most likely be going fishing tomorrow. Just to let you know,
Nice.
because tomorrow, as long as everything works out right, I was going to take my boy fishing. He wanted to take one of his friends fishing, and I was also going to not only show you an active fish, but also turn it into a passive fishing and show you how you do that part of bushcraft and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Possibly using like the seven
are you
or
doing
even
what I think you're
how you
doing?
what's that?
Are you doing the spring pole passive
I
fishing?
might be. I might be.
Nice.
That's one passive fishing. I was also thinking about getting some of like the local foliage around using maybe some willows or some very, very young saplings and weaving an actual fishing basket. Saying you can
Ooh,
do that too.
yep. I have not done that. It's one of the skills I want to sharpen and try.
I've made a few of them. Tried them out, and the first one that I did, I actually made the gaps too far apart. I was trying to get away with less. As far as like if you're in a bind, but you know what? As far as catching fish that way using crafted basket, you really can't skip on it. If you really want to catch something, you're gonna have to do your best you can on it, and that's just the way it is. Life's a hobby. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yeah,
Greatly appreciate it. You take care of
absolutely.
yourself. I'm not sure what time it is for you guys, but I'm sure it's late for you guys. So yes, hey, take care.
Yeah.
Get a good night's
Thanks for
rest,
tuning
and
in. I appreciate it. Yep. Jeremy's in Georgia, and I'm up here in Alaska. Just FYI. Next month, I probably won't be able to get out until this upcoming weekend, and then Mrs. Black Spruce and I are going to go do some camping, check out a spot. Uh, Actually, a really cool spot. I think we found the spot that we are going to make things official and do our wedding. And we're going to do it outdoors and bushcrafty style, campy, hippy dippy. It's going to be pretty awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, you ever just gone on one of those nature hikes and found a spot and like everything just speaks to you? Like, that's
Yes.
the spot I found.
Um, since you brought that up, a buddy of mine, Philip Firestone, he has his own YouTube channel called I believe it's Firestone Forge and Crafts. And me and him have been friends for years and years and years. And we went hiking one time in a town called Cabazon, and we found this nice little waterfall, which is in the desert by nonetheless.
Nice.
We found this little waterfall. I found my own little rock cave and stuff, and it was just ooh pretty. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Uh, what's the next challenge coming up for you, Sticks? What was it? I may just have to go check out your channel, find out what it is, and I would like to take part in it next month if I'm able to. Absolutely.
Yeah. Is next month the same challenge or is it a different challenge? I don't even think I looked.
I haven't looked at it. That's why I was asking him about it. So
Yeah, no, that's good to clarify.
that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't answer, that's fine because I know it's probably later than it is for him there
Yeah.
compared to us. But may just have to go look on his channel, see to find out for sure.
Yeah, I'll check it out here after the live.
Oh, the same challenge. So it's still the water, the food, and the ferro rod. Same challenge.
Nice.
Okay.
Woo, windy. Cover that up. Everybody's out mowing their lawns. I need to do the backyard again. It's getting tall.
I hear you. I'm losing my shade tree. I'm fixing about being full sunlight where I'm at.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long we wanted to keep this going, so let me know whenever you're feeling like wrapping it. Change every 90 days. Okay, good to know. Any
Oh,
hint as to what the next one will be?
I'm probably gonna butcher that name too, but Kerinja, as far as knife preference, for me it all varies. It all depends on what I'm actually going to be doing because sometimes a foldable knife works fine. Sometimes a full tang knife, sometimes a machete, sometimes just my hatchet will do what I need done. So it really all depends on what's going on as far as what I'm using. So far as just a preference on one particular knife,
Take care,
uh,
Sticks. Talk to you soon. Sorry.
Yep. Nightsticks. Yep.
Congratulations.
Good night. Take care, bud. Thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate the support. Thanks for stopping by again and being part of our live. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
And thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. Nice beard. Yeah. It's coming in good. I need to do a little trimming along the jowls area, but you know. Oh, hey. It's one of my Navy buddies, Tech. How you doing,
Navy,
buddy?
sir, thank you for your service. Greatly appreciate it.
Oh, he's
Really
not
do.
in anymore. We were both in.
No, but I was still saying thank you for his service. I greatly appreciate it. Whether you served in the past or still currently, thank you for your service. I do greatly appreciate it.
Nice. Glad to hear it, bud. Go back to knives, though. Took this one out over the weekend and was very, very happy with it. I love a good fixed blade to back up my folding knives. Yeah, perfect size, I think, for getting in there doing camp tasks. It's the Uncle Henry model number is right there. PH1N. Good little knife.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna try to get readjusted here real quick. I'm losing shade. I ain't ready to quit just yet, so just let me get readjusted here real quick. Only take me a
Ooh,
second.
smoking some pork butt. Nice. I'm getting ready to smoke some salmon here in a bit and cook up some chicken on the grill.
Let me see if this will work here. Yeah, that'll work. Be right back, guys.
Yeah, I think I'll put one more piece on here. So, Tack, how's things down in Texas? Starting to get warm? Yeah, it's finally getting pretty nice here too.
What are your temperatures looking at like right now, Chris? Because right now we have days that are in the mid 80s right now.
50s, like yeah, 52 right now. Um, that's about where it tops out at right now. Lows in the 40s. Aside from that one area that I went to, like things have been pretty good. The spot I wanted to go to out in Whittier was like driving through the tunnel to Narnia. It was bright and sunny on my side of the tunnel.
Yeah.
I popped through immediately. There's snow on the ground. Not a lot, but I mean piles here, piles there. As I get around the bend and into the town where the campground that I wanted to go with the waterfall was at, it like the road was blocked off. They had barrels and signs up. It was still in the rapid melt off, but there was still probably good 2-3 feet of snow on the ground. I don't even think I could have put it into 4-wheel drive and continued up the road, and definitely
Oh,
wouldn't have been
wow.
able to find a spot to turn around. So I backtracked and I ended up going to Portage Glacier area and camping out at Black Bear Campground, which was awesome actually, and it's free.
Hey, there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with free, huh?
This day and age, it's hard to find a campsite that's free, especially up here. Like that's why I go dispersed camping. I'll go off trail or We've got a truck bed tent. A lot of places don't charge you for that. So yeah, it just depends on where you go and the time of year. 'Cause when our tourist season hits, everything gets expensive.
I can only imagine.
Oh yeah, gas prices are on the rise right now, like they do every year. So we can make a buck off of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I go up there, I mean, I like to go up there, of course, when the salmon are running. Because I would love to catch me a salmon, you know. But I was thinking
So
maybe,
yeah, you're looking at like end of July, August. Like
yeah,
if you want to catch the tail end, like the Kings run late or no, Kings run early. I'd have to look it up. I haven't been fishing in a minute. What do you have to pay for campsite? Most of the campsites are in like the national park. So the ones you have to pay for are the ones with services. If you expect somebody to go out and like clean up the campsites and things like that, those ones are all paid. If uh, and that's the majority of them up here. We've got a ranger camped out in a camper, and they'll go around it in the night. Like they've got, they'll sell you firewood, things like that. So those are your paid campsites. A lot of them have actual bathrooms, not a hole in the ground. Some of them have showers, but that's what you're paying for.
yeah. It's the same thing up here with us, or down here. Excuse
Yeah.
me, I should say down here with us.
I do it all the time.
And as far as what spot we're gonna go fishing at, Carson, it may be. I want to say we'll probably hit Lake Russell, but it all depends really on everything that happens tomorrow morning, depending on weather and whatnot. Um, Definitely don't want to go fishing out there while it's thunderstorming or anything like that. I do have to check the weather to make sure on that. Um, but if it's going to be like a really, really good day and we actually get up early enough to do it, I'd say we might actually go hit Lake Hartwell. Maybe try to catch some gar.
Now, is gar good eating? I've never
I've
never
had
had it.
gar before. You can't consume too much of it. You're only allowed to eat so much of it before it actually, make you sick.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. What in it? What's in it that makes you sick? Just
I'm really not sure because I haven't ate gar in years. But I think the lake that we got it out of, I think it has something to do with like the mercury levels in the fish that was made it bad. I'm not 100%. Please don't quote me on that. Not 100%. It's
uh,
been years, so I don't remember.
probably just heavy metals in general. Then
Probably. Now, for us to catch Garson, we'd have to get the still leaders out, which I got those sitting in the toolbox of my truck, so we should be okay on that. But we may have to re-spool your line with some heavier tensile strength. Do I live inland? Yeah, yeah, I live kind of inland. Yeah, the nearest beach for me, as far as the ocean, is going to be about a 7 to 8 hour drive, and I believe the closest one is going to be over in the Carolinas, South Carolina, North Carolina area.
I'd like to go down there one of these days. Maybe one of these days, what I'll do is I'll, instead of having my kids come up here, I'll go down to visit family in the Midwest, rent a car, drive down to your neck of the woods, and do some collab videos in person.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Whereabouts in the Midwest are they at?
Indiana.
Indiana. Okay. Cough it up. Get it out. Get it out. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, this smoke's hitting me hard. Wind shifted on me.
I hate when that happens.
Oh yeah, gets trapped under the glasses, and then you're like, oh, worse than cutting an onion.
Ooh.
What?
What'd she say?
Something about rabbits. Yes, if I move, it will follow. That's what I tested a minute ago when I stood up.
You know, there's actually a science behind that, actually. Smoke tends to go to the highest point. So if you have Mrs. Black Spruce stand by it, I bet you'll go towards her.
Hey, babe. I need you to test a hypothesis.
Supposed to say when the smoke gets in your face, I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits. And it moves.
But I don't want the rabbits to hear that because I like rabbits and I want to put an arrow through their head. So I love rabbits. I love them. I'll
Good
deal
eating
with the
food.
smoke.
See, that's what you get.
Yeah. I think you should stand right here, though, and test a theory. If you put a pointy rock in the middle of the fire, it won't smoke. What? What is this
Yeah.
magic?
What is this magic? Where is one? We don't have
Now,
pointy
you
rocks
know
back.
what? The next campfire that I do, I'm going to try that.
I need a pointy rock. Of course, I have no rocks anywhere.
Well, obviously not a wet rock,
The
but
garden bed up front, I think, has rocks.
Hey, but Tack, your trick totally worked.
What trick?
You're standing taller than I'm sitting right now, and the smoke shifted and is going toward. It's going away from me.
Because
Right?
I said I hate rabbits 3 times.
No, it's because you're standing right there. You said I hate rabbits way over there, and it was still hitting me in the face. You came over here, so pointy
thank you,
rock,
Cap. I appreciate
or
that. That was my
or
trick.
bring
That
your
was
missus over here to.
I really want to just tip the trick off on you right now. I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits.
fire.
See,
Does
it
it have
moved.
to be pointy or leave? Or leave.
No,
I
no.
like that.
I need to go find a rock.
I can
Awesome.
sit in your
live.
spot while you find a rock.
Put a rock in the middle of the fire. It doesn't have to be very pointy. Or leave Mrs. Spruce.
What? What did
So just put a rock in the middle of the fire. It doesn't have to be very pointy. Or just leave Mrs. Spruce there.
You know, that's legit. That's legit. I'll give you that one. He doesn't know the ways of the Alaska camping and the fact that we have superstitions.
No, she just wants me to say I hate rabbits, but
Do it. See, I got a heart. You didn't get it. I got it.
go away.
Jeramei.
Now you're bringing the smoke back.
Hi, Mrs. Blacks. Hi, Carson. How are you, sweetheart?
No, you could just move that stuff and sit. And then I can turn the camera.
Why do you make my life so difficult?
Oh, it's so
You got so
difficult.
many things, and my drinks in the house.
Oh.
It's not difficult if you just listen.
What?
I said it's not difficult if you just listen.
You were lucky we are keeping this G-rated right now, or I would have a few choice words for you.
I know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear it later.
You are. You're going to definitely hear it later. Navi!
You've been watching in the house?
It's been on my computer the entire time. I've just been playing The Sims and listening to you guys. So I haven't been making comments, but I've been listening.
Did you hear me tell them about the spot?
No, I didn't. I think that was when I was making my my burritos. I'm chancing fate today.
Talking about the spot. Stacy congratulated us on our nuptials.
Aw, thanks, Cece. Oh, you told them about our wedding spot you found. Our Fern
Yeah.
Gully, as you called it.
It's definitely got some fairy magic going on over there. I did ask, if anybody else had ever found a spot that speaks to you, and all agreed that those do exist.
Yeah.
This thing is done by the way.
I don't want to make out with you. Oh, I have
Ooh.
boogies.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm not in front of my friends.
I have an idea. I wonder if I can make that work. Since I have to retire this phone, I'm going to hang it in front of my frickin' target and press record and see if I can get the video to stream to something else while an arrow goes like straight for the camera. And then hopefully kills it.
You're getting hair all over
Wonder
me.
if I can pull that shot off.
Wait, are you talking about far as your old phone? That's
Yeah,
piece of
this thing that is dying, and I wonder if I can have the video recording on another device, but stream that video, and then hang it up and just aim directly for the top of where the camera is, and then hopefully shatter this damn thing into a million pieces. That could be fun.
Hey, babe.
I got an idea. Like, are you want to do that like right now, or
Oh no, I don't think I would work right now.
Ouchies, gentle.
I'm just thinking in general because I'm going to retire, and I like retiring things in fun ways.
I got you.
Put my drink in the house.
Go get your drink.
But you made me sit down, and that's too much effort getting up.
I thought you were a panda, not a sloth.
Have you seen how lazy pandas are? Okay, yes, I am panda. I identify as a panda.
Yes.
Aha.
What about
Navi.
Kung Fu Panda? He sets a bad example for y'all.
I hate rabbits. I hate rabbits. I hate rabbits.
If you identify as a panda, you would love it here. I got like a whole little good section of nothing
Good.
but bamboo right here.
Bamboo
I
for
know. I
days.
need some bamboo in my life.
You've been bamboozled.
You guys need these camping chairs. These are like
Come outside and say hi.
luxurious.
You're more than welcome to come outside for a while. Yeah.
What do you say?
His kiddo wants to come say hi.
No, say hi, kiddo.
Oh. At
I
the
told
reach.
you.
If I can find more of these camping chairs, I'm buying them.
14. Makes
I
no
know.
stick ridge.
I know. I got them from Sportsman's, but these are like massive for sumo wrestlers. They hold like
Oh, they
600 pounds.
They make
They even
bigger
have a
ones.
beer cooler in that holds 6 beers. I've tested it.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Zippy beer cooler.
Right?
How
Navi!
much do that run you guys?
What's up?
How much do those run you guys?
I got these like 4 or 5 years ago. They were on sale. They were originally like $80, and I got them for I think 40 or 50 bucks a piece. Because I got
Nice.
tired of buying the Walmart ones because they would break every year. So I was like, screw it. I'm always going camping in the summer. So I invested in these guys, and I tell you what, these are the best investment for camping I've done so far, besides the truck tent and the
Truck tent's pretty awesome.
futon mattress we bought for the truck tent that like literally you don't even
Hi.
feel the bed of the truck underneath. Hi, kiddo. Hey.
Get smokified.
Are you gonna say it?
No.
So we have to get up.
I love
early.
rabbits. I love rabbits. I love rabbits. You're the only one I've heard that from.
I learned it from Brian and Heidi years and years ago. Navi-ritos. Love
Now,
my burritos.
That got that part. Did that work out fine for her
What's that?
on the hot tub?
I'm gonna get one.
Oh, no. Go ahead and tell them about the hot tub.
So we got the part right, and she went to go test it, and they sent her the wrong one. And like she has bought so many of these stupid plug things.
You should have told me.
And now it's you could probably 3D print one for her.
Well, I wanted to look at the hot tub and the part while we were there to see if it's something I could make work.
Oh, I'll have to ask her to bring it. Yeah, so that plug didn't work, so she's got a $400 Coleman hot tub she can't even use right now.
Where's the folding chair?
Navi.
Wow.
So when she comes in with dirt on her belly, she is crawling under the shit.
Oh, she's being
Yeah.
okay. So we gotta get some logs and block that hole.
Yeah. or more plywood. Sorry.
Or plywood. Yeah. Well, is there another piece down in the underneath the deck?
Yeah, it's probably not frozen anymore. That it was attached to that.
So we could probably just stick it right there.
Yeah, I need more backer board anyways. Cause hit the shed a couple times.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you who did?
Oh, I did too. Once.
First
Once.
shot.
I'm figuring out my recurve bow or my compound bow. Leave me alone.
You got the compound.
You
I
got
got
the
I
Speaking
got
of
the
bows, I'm
You do.
still waiting for your video, Chris, as far as proper technique on archery.
Actually, when do you want to do that? Because
So the archery range down the road from us has been closed. I'm thinking it should be open by this weekend. I might take a drive later because we have to go get bugs and mice for our reptiles because it's feeding day.
we can drive down.
We'll
there.
take a drive down there and see if the archery range is open so we can actually do it because I don't want to do that in the backyard.
No, I completely understand. Completely understand.
Because no, I'm actually itching to start working on my bow. Now that it's warm and my hand can't, clamp up because of cold.
I hear. Because I've been actually
Yeah.
working on the carving for a survival bow. I've been doing that a few times. I know it's best that if the wood's completely dried out from the research burning of the woods need to be dried out for at least a year before you start putting it into shape. But
Yeah,
as far as a survival bow, I mean, if you can make one right then and there, and it'll last you, a good little while until it starts drying out. Oh dear gosh, we got another kitty cat wanting to join. This
Uh-oh.
is my big
Ah,
Steph.
football.
That's
At least, that would be dinner in the Chinese area restaurant.
oh, this is Zero. He's our deaf kitty. He can't hear nothing. Nothing.
You want some dogs?
No, everybody
I
wants to steal the
told you
glacier.
the missus one from what's her name? Navi?
Yeah, she wants Navi.
Oh God! Right as
She's
I
like,
We
take
don't
Navi
know.
has
I
nothing
know
to do with
Navi's part wiener dog, but they told me she was a lab, but she's I don't know. I think
Is
she's
that
part
Navi right there?
terrier. Huh?
Is that Navi right there?
This
No,
is Glacier. This is our other village
Glacier. That's
rescue.
the one she wanted a puppy from. Was Glacier?
Oh,
Sorry.
She is
so
fixed.
Glacier is fixed because I don't do puppies no more.
No puppies.
My dad, my childhood dogs, Juno and Sitka, had puppies and they ended up getting knocked up no matter what we did to prevent it. And my dog Juno had 11 puppies, and I was like, I don't know, 11 maybe. And he goes, "This is your responsibility." And I was going to school. I had to get up with my dog throughout the night, help take care of the puppies with her. So, yeah, no, I'm good.
The bow has dried out and busted up, and I used it for firewood. If we're saying your name wrong, please let us know. Sorry for butchering it, but Raji, I'm sorry for butchering your name. I'm so sorry. I'm dabbling into making my own survival bow. I'm not a professional at it whatsoever. I'm just trying to make sure I can make one if I need it for a survival. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, rabbits, hey, rabbits, hey, rabbits.
First, Chris and Panda. I don't know if you guys make your own bows or not.
I've never made one. It's on my list to do. I want to make a Viking style longbow. Yeah, there's a Viking bushcrafter, Bjorn Anderson, that has a really good tutorial on making a self bow. I was gonna try to follow that one of these days, but like you said, you gotta let your pieces cure and age for like a year.
All right, Cap. We'll see you here in a second.
Nice. Bet you that's gonna be tasty.
You go.
Thank you, son.
Yeah.
So if we do catch a gar, would you like to cook it and eat it?
Well, I have to check for to see if we're able to eat them or not. Because last time that I checked, you don't eat so much of them, and you guys really don't eat fish.
Yeah. I still want to try though. If we're
Green hickory. I definitely don't have hickory up here. All right. Good night, brother. Talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Find your drinky.
I did find my drinky.
Get you back.
Surprisingly not. I'm just gonna call you K Ring if that's okay.
Just call him K.
Yeah, we'll just
Far-
call him K.
You're making it
Okay.
difficult, Jeremy.
Well, I'm trying to be polite and actually pronounce their names they got up on there, but I was just gonna say K Ring, but we'll just call you K. K, actually, as far as the experience that I have, as far as making the bows that I use, as far as building it, it doesn't really take that long to make. Actually, I'm actually planning on doing a little tutorial video as far as how to find basically the right shape, twist bow, whatever you want to call it, as far as to make the
Aren't
bow.
you?
Thinking of
I'll be right back. Arrow. Basically, what I do when I go out and find the wood that I want to use, whether it's green wood or not, is whenever I put my hand around it, I want to make sure that I
No.
pretty much right with my thumb and fingers.
You did.
I'll get that grip right
Don't
there.
lick my drink, you nasty.
She wants some Monster too.
Yuck.
That's all we need. Monster
And,
Ginger.
as far as the length on the bow, when I cut it, as far as to get the length, I usually go about, I'll go to my chin and then I'll add my nose. So anywhere between there while I'm standing, that's the length of the bow that I usually use.
Yeah, that's what I was always told is like for a long bow, it should be about the same height as you, give or take.
Yeah,
Because once you put pressure on it, you know, it's going to lose a couple inches. But
maybe that's Gemma whining across the street.
Gemma.
That little brown dog that I rescued from literally across the street.
Oh yeah,
Their puppy Gemma.
that's right.
Yes, for some reason, all the neighborhood dogs that get loose end up at our house.
Yep.
Well, that's because they know over at your house they're going to get a lot of love.
Oh
Trust me,
yeah.
I've seen you when you walk inside the house how your puppies just start chasing you all through your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a animal person for sure. Well, yeah, because he showed you like the lap I do with Navi. I have a game when we get home where Chris lets them out of the kennel, and then I start running laps, making them catch me, and I'll try to hide and stuff and play hide and seek with the dogs. I'm such a nerd.
You know, now we're leaving them out though.
I know.
So you're gonna have to come up with a new game, like open up the door and just run and hide somewhere,
Yeah.
and yeah, see if they figure it out.
Yeah, this week they've been out of the kennel because Chris forgot to lock it one morning, and we came home on our lunch together, and both of their little heads were sitting in the living room window like, "Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. What you doing?"
Far in wood, I really don't know what to say about that because I really haven't dabbled too much into that. I have seen a few videos where people have used bamboo and they make kind of like a spider looking type bow. I don't know if you've seen anything like that, Chris, or not, but I was thinking about dabbling into that if I couldn't make one. I do have bamboo available to me.
I think in 2 hours.
Yeah,
But
my battery's about to die. Well, I think we're gonna have to start wrapping this up soon. One, we keep getting smoked out, and two, my battery's telling me I need to start wrapping it up here soon.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and call it. And
I mean, about 2 hours is what I figured we were gonna do. What we did last time.
that works. Say bye, Carson. We're fixing to get off.
Bye.
All
And,
right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. That has definitely appreciated all the comments. Get on our community sections and leave us some feedback there. Definitely open to other ideas you want to see on the channel, other collaborations, challenges. I'm game. I know Jeremy is too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Or if any other bushcrafters that are on here that want to do a collaboration challenge with us, you know, whether if it's with you, Chris, or with myself,
Yep.
we can do that as
Either.
well, and try to even help boost their channel up, as they help boost ours up too. So I mean, I'm more than willing to do that too. This isn't just like a one person thing here. We're doing it to share with everybody, and that's why I started doing this channel. I like to help educate people on stuff that I know, and maybe even learn some stuff from you guys out there.
Exactly, like the smoke trick. I would have never thought to have Panda come out here and stand next to the fire. Next time I'll try the rock, but you know,
I'm
I'm impressed
definitely
with
going to
both.
try the rock. If that rock works, I'm definitely going to make a video on that, and I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to shout out to I believe that was what Life a Hobby that said that. I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely do that. So cool. Awesome live first time, you know, as far as both of us doing it. I think we
Yeah.
pretty successful. Like Chris was saying, thank you guys for stopping by, leaving comments and everything like that. K-Ring, thanks for stopping by, man. Greatly appreciate it. And I guess till next time, right?
Yeah. Till next time, we'll do more of these, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. Y'all have to take care. I'll be contacting you with my challenge. I'm gonna be sending you. So it'll give me a couple more weeks and I'll get everything worked out for that.
Sounds good, man.
Maybe. All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care.